Thank you for joining today. I'm Rampriya, working as a technical architect in data consultancy services. I would like to share my CTA experience on the topic. Nobody told me CTA would be like this. I hope this session would be helpful for you for your CTA preparation or if you are thinking about the CTA. So when I started a CTA journey, I thought it would be more advanced technical training, more architecture patterns, more platform depth, and a clear path towards for exam readiness. Nobody told me it would feel like this structured, intense, and deeply reflective. It pushed me to move from builder thinking to architect thinking. This is my experience. This is what I'm going to share today with you guys. How my I am transformed from my builder mindset to the architect mindset. In this session, I am going to cover up the eligibility criteria and then program rhythm, ArcX topics, assignments, what is assignments, and the recognitions, and example for the CTA program. So, yeah, I will go to the next slide. Yeah, this is very important. The eligibility ready on paper versus ready on practice. So, for getting you into CTA program, you must have at least 3 years of ServiceNow SME implementation specialist or a implementation experience in ServiceNow world. And then you have to have your CSC completed, CAD application developer completed, and then CIS certification should be there. After this also, my application has been rejected on 2024. I got it in 2025. And then like what the difference is, you have to write your college essay for your city essay. So there you have to show up your um, architecture ambitions, like how you can overcome the risk, governance, scalability, and then how you trade off clearly the leaders, developers, and process owners. So those capabilities you have to show up. You can tell like this: CT readiness is not just I know service now. It is I can guide enterprise decisions under pressure. That is important part for if you are thinking to step into CTA path here. So from 2025, they introduced ArcX. ArcX is a accreditation. I have done my ArcX, then only I entered CTE. Why ArcX matters? ArcX matters because it trains the jump from solutioning to architecture. In implementation mode, we often focus on requirement, configuration, delivery, and fixing the issue in front of us. But architecture thinking, it zooms out. It asks how the solution supports enterprise value, manageability, performance, security, upgradability, and user experience. The same technical answer can look very different when you evaluate it through these architecture principles. So, architects made me ask better questions. What business outcome are we protecting? What risk are we reducing? What design can scale? So architects matters nowadays. Like you can't step into CTA without completing architects accreditation. So, how my 12 weeks journey was, what I have learned. So, it won't be only the discussions or the practices, but we have to have learned something, right? So, it has been categorized into four categories. I would say, like first 0 week to 2 weeks. First 3 weeks, what we have learned, architect communication, how you will articulate your questions or your solutions or any of the issues You will have a lot of exercises on it, and then course material, everything would be provided. The core thing is how you will learn. Now learning courses, same way you will learn all the lessons for articulation, showing the business value and writing the business capability maps. Those and all you have already step into the archx program. Here you will do all the practices. Everything you will practice in CTA. You will have a group discussion, individual assignment. You have to record your solution, and then you will be evaluated by the AI. So there are a lot of challenges you will face, but what are the topics you will learn? These are all the topics, like articulating communication, business outcomes, and how we'll communicate the business outcomes, how we will approach the solution, and then the current state to target state, how you will explain it, how you will think it, how you will defend it. Those and all matters. Same way the governance strategy, the decisions, right? On, yeah, there is a GRB board. In your team itself, we had five different teams. Our team name is Team Titans. I have taken the name from cartoons. So our we are Team Titans. So Team Titans would behave as a governance board. The other team will present their solution. We will go and ask governance questions as a customer, what I would think, like that we will mock. There is a lot of things, and yeah, I just giving you the sample. And then instance readiness, release strategy, and then the release pipeline, go live strategy, standards, guardrails, risk, everything is in the second means 3 to 5 weeks, second phase I can say. And then 6 to 9 weeks, the data, CMDB, CSDM models, everything we have learned, explored, everything we did. And then security, integration patterns, and yeah, this is the design and yeah, development, right? The agile methodology, which type of model you can run your project. A lot of things we learned, and then yeah, practice, we applied everything in real time scenarios. And then the delivery, the go live, cutover plan, hypercare plan, presentation practice, defend the decisions under pressure. So I would say, like, this is what my actual job, what I am working on after this course. So CDA is not a weekly checklist. It is repeated cycle of understand, architect, communicate, and defend. Let us go to our next slide. So it is not about only lessons and then the courses which we shared on that week. Also, we have the case studies, and then group activity and individual activity we have to do. So according to the course, and then the topics and modules which you have learned on it, they will give a lot of reference links. You have to read a lot first of all, and then you have to um, build a solution for the case studies, the real world applications. So they will give the scenarios, and then they will give the organizational real world situation or the pains, and then they will give the activities on it. So you maybe, if you are articulate the solution or building something or go live readiness, they that must be challenges included in that activity. You yourself and then your group, you have to connect and articulate, and then build the solution, and then go present it on every week's call. Every week you will have a Zoom call, which is very mandatory. You have to attend it. It is 2 hours. So in this 2 hours, all the groups come, and then it is not only the presentation and evaluation. It is it's a time loop. You have to read the scenario and map the capabilities, design approach, and defend why. So our group activities mostly happen on Mondays evening 2 hours. So we complete all our lessons reading, and any of the assignment would be there. We, yeah, every week we have assessment also, that also we have to complete. And then yes, we will do group activity on every Monday evening 2 hours. So mostly we read the use case, and then we used to discuss like this. In this kind of similar scenario did we faced in our organization or past. First we will pull up our solution. According to that we have to build the presentation, because if you are not getting prepared or not discussed, go into the Zoom call every week classes, that's it. They will ask real world questions and real time question. What you guys discussed, means did you defend it, or did you have any conflict while discussion? Those kind of questions also you are supposed to answer on the live call. And then they will ask you to, okay, you completed this scenario, right? Okay, you just think about it. You are applying AI on this. How would you think? You will have a breakout room, get so all the groups get out and build their thoughts, and again come back, and we have to provide a solution. You will be questioned in real time. So that was real fun. This hard part is not only choosing the solution, the hard part was defending why the solution made sense and what trade-off came with it, right? So that's what the the real situation is. So I would say it's like a learning loop. Like we have a discussion board, we have to participate it. Like um once we are completing our group project, we will post it in our CTA site. So there, like other teams or team members come and visit our post, and then they will review it. The peer review is very important and a very appreciable idea. So we will, oh, same problem, same case study, but we provide this solution. Other teams thought the other way. Why they are thinking like this? So we will go and see others solution. And sometimes we might have the questions comes like, so why would you guys think like this? Why didn't you think like this? We were thinking like this, like that. So I'm not going very detailed. So that, yeah, peer review, discussion board, and then the real time question answering. We collaborate. We give the feedback to others, and others feedback to us, and then we will present our solution without any hesitation. We will ask dumb questions. Everything you won't feel shy after doing CTA. At any point you will go and present anything in any of the pressurized situation. This is what I'm reading, this is what I'm thinking, this is what the situation is. Yes, I go and stand and explain, ask question, and face it. That's what the idea you will learn in this entire CTA learning loop. That's what I learned. And then, yeah, here it is the very interesting point. Like yeah, I will go the next slide. Yeah, this is what correct slide. So every week you have to gain a badge. You have to complete your course study, assignment, and then your quizzes, and then yeah, a Zoom call you have to attend it. So all over thing you will get one badge. So I think there are 13 batches are there. This is mandatory batches. I think if you are missing one or two is fine. I think you have to get at least 10 or 11. I'm not 100% sure about the count, but that many batches you should have for completing your CTA, or otherwise it won't be considered as a you have eligible for your exam. It won't unlock. And then according to your present not your presentations, and then your discussion, and then group work, everything, you will get each some of the points. According to the point, you will participate in the leaderboard. It is not like a leaderboard, it's a added friendly pressure, not hunger game pressure. More like okay, I should probably not disappear this week. Not that pressure. The accountability, this accountability helped because CTA is demanding. There are readings, assignments, discussions, presentations, and regular deadlines. The cohort become sounding the board, and that community made the journey more manageable and more engaging, and honestly it's enjoyable. You can see me in the second place. It's on a 12th week. So next one is recognition. You see here, there are two bonus batches are there. These two are recognition. This is not given by your coach. Every week there will be a facilitator come. They will assess you. They will ask you a question. They will listen you how you are participating in the program. So you have to open your camera all the time, and then this camera on the time, and then this recognition um, looks like a it helped to build a momentum, but the real win was consistency, showing up, sharing, supporting you. If you are helping others in the call or in your classroom, you will get points. So you have to listen attentive, that supporting others and improving every week. So this is what the value of this recognition. And then it's exam preparation. Oh, it's very scary part for me. Yeah, you can't like I have read all my course materials, I am ready for the exam. No, you won't get even single question from course material. So that, don't you want to read? You have to read. You should be knowing. It's not a course material, it is a technique bundle. So there are a lot of techniques included. You have applied, you have discussed, you have worked on real world scenario. Exam would be like this. There would be a real world, means there is a use case, and then they explain the complexity, what challenges the organization face, and then there would be activities. So I have given my CTA delta. It is about 4 hours, 120 questions. It won't be like this all the time since it is delta. So it is opening, the actual exam is opening on October. Mostly it will be like 2 hours exam, I hoping. So that is about exam preparation, and we'll go to our end. CTA is challenging, but it challenges how you think, communicate, and lead as an architect. So yeah, I will close here with this thought. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. It would be helpful for you, and yeah. If you have any questions, or if you are stepping into CTA, you want any mentorship from me, or if you want any of the insight from me, I'm happy to help. Thank you, guys.